Hello everybody, I'm going to do a clip on this Craftsman bandsaw I just picked up off Craigslist a couple days ago. This is not really a tool review per se, since I don't think you can buy this particular saw anymore. This is more so a tool gloat. I was just cutting some corbels the other day for the front of my house on a project I'm working on, and I have a really small, 10-inch 3 wheel bandsaw that I got from my granddad before he passed away, and it's never worked well. Doesn't track right, blades fall off. But I wanted, and I had been looking for a dual purpose saw, and when I say dual, I mean this is a metal and wood cutting bandsaw. Primarily I would probably work in a steel or something like that, but I wanted something I could cut wood as well with the same saw, because you need to use different speeds and different blades. But anyway, I found this thing on Craigslist at $650 for what you see here. I also, what came with it was 4 brand new blades, and then the original metal blade that was on it that was just missing half the teeth, so I just threw it in the trash. But if you can, it's hard to see because this thing is black, but you can see this thing is probably 2005 model here, and it literally is brand new. I just got through kind of dusting it off, but the guy told me he'd cut maybe 2 or 3 cuts on the saw, and I believe him. Look at this table. I did clean it. I had a little bit of garbage on it, but everything came out great. The saw has probably only been used 3 times, and it is in awesome shape. And this saw retailed originally, or at least I found it in a 2010 catalog, for about $1,100 for the saw itself. I picked up the saw as well as these blades here that came with it. These Morse blades are probably, for this saw, maybe $50 a pop right there. The original wood cutting blade that came with it. Got the original manual, the original tooling, pretty much everything. This guy really took care of his stuff, but unfortunately he got into a bad situation, and I had some money, so I took the saw from him, and I got everything you see here for $625, which I thought was fair. But anyway, you can see it looks good, looks new, everything's here. It's really hard to see on this side. Everything is I've just cleaned it up, and everything's good. It has a dust collection port here. You can hook up to your dust collector. The gear selector, or the gearbox selector, is right here. I have it in the metal position. If you want to go to wood, flip it up into wood. It's not as simple as that. You need to take this cover off here, and you can adjust the speeds on the metal side, 80 feet, 150, and 200 feet a minute. I usually run mine in the middle anyway, but you have to open this up, take the belt off, come around this side, take off your blade, and then fish the belt from the motor here behind this driving wheel to this pulley on the back, and this will give you 3,000 feet a minute, to cut wood. And like I said, I wanted one that was kind of a dual function. I primarily work in metal or something like that, but I do woodwork, and I've never really had a good bandsaw, so this is what I've got, and I like it so far. Everything looks good. And just try to come over to the other side to kind of give you a footprint. I'm in a one-car shop, and I seem to be still dragging things in, and I think I can't fit anything else, and then I fit something else, and I'm really busting at the seams. But this is a great saw I picked up. You can't find these, I don't think, anymore. I'm just, like I said, just showing my new toy. This one was for me, so I'm gonna flick it on here real quick. Just let you hear it. Close the door. Before I do, though, another feature, or a neat feature. Your height adjustment here on where you're going to run. You can just turn the dial and set your height. You know, you typically want this set about a 1/4 inch above whatever you're cutting, so put it up this way. It came with the fence or the miter guide here, which actually this slot is a T slot. Now I can't pull this out. That's a T slot deal there. Let me just set this aside. And it did come with a fence, you know, cast iron here, locks down. Very, very solid. You know, this is about 215 pounds right here that you're looking at. Floor is not quite, you know, got a little wedge in there, but anyway, let me flick it on. It's real quiet. You know, for what it is, that's a real quiet saw. Wasn't quite that quiet when I got it. The tracking alignment of the wheels wasn't quite right, you know, even out of the factory. It's not what the guy did that I bought it from, but you know, so I kind of dialed it in a little bit and got it quietened down. But you know, all in all, I'm really pleased with this purchase, you know, especially finding one locally. That's what took me so long to find one. You know, you can't just you know, throw one of these in the back of your car. So anyway, I'm real proud of this. I just wanted to show it to you guys. You know, I typically do reviews or, you know, how-tos, but this one was for me. Thanks for watching, and good luck.